Hey Zombie Slayers, Jonathan here at Night Knowledge. If you're new or a returning player to 7 Days to Die, you'll probably be overwhelmed by the amount of different armor sets available. This is not a bad problem to have, giving you tons of different choices and playstyles, but it can take a long time to figure out what you should be wearing. Well, in today's video, I'm going to give you 3 quick set recommendations depending on your playstyle, and then I'll show you what I'm wearing. Before we start, don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoy quick, to-the-point videos that saves you time so you can get back to gaming. So 3 different armor sets depending on your playstyle. If you're using a sledgehammer, bat, or spear as your main melee weapon, I highly recommend the biker armor for the gloves and boots in particular, which increases melee damage by up to 60% and decreases the stamina it takes to swing by up to 20% when at level 6. The full set provides additional armor rating, which decreases incoming damage and decreases the use of fuel up to 20%. If you're playing solo and playing stealthily, you primarily have the assassin and rogue sets to choose from. I'd pick the rogue set, which is a light armor set, unlike the medium assassin set, which means it has no debuffs to stamina, mobility, or noise. The gloves reduce your lockpick time and chance for the lock to break by up to 20%. And the chest piece makes you more effective while crouched and allows you to move faster. The rogue set bonus allows you to find up to 30% more cash and dukes in loot. Finally, if you're about shooting your way out of danger, I'd recommend the medium armor Commando set, where the gloves can give you up to 50% more damage on all ranged weapons, and the boots increases the sprint speed by 20%. The set bonus causes your healing items to work up to 50% faster. Okay, with that said, let's look at what I'm wearing. For my head, I'm using the Rogue Hood, which increases your loot stage by up to 20%, meaning it can get you better loot at those end of area chests. I'm using the Preacher Gloves, which increases damage to Zeds by up to 60% for both melee and ranged weapons. I was initially using a Nerd Chest, a heavy armor piece, for the chance for double skill points, but since I'm using an intelligence build, I've switched to the Preacher Light Armor Chest, which gives the benefit of mobility, and it still gives a 15% damage reduction when the armor is level 6, which is amazing for light armor. Remember, with light and medium armor, you can equip those armor plating mods, which increases your armor rating by 1 or 2, bringing it closer to the protection of the next tier. If I was using a heavier weapon, I would recommend the biker boots, which, as stated before, decreases the stamina cost of melee attacks. But since I'm going for speed, I've selected the athletic boots, which is a light armor that gives a bonus to run speed. Because I'm mixing and matching, I miss out on a set bonus, but I like this combination of armor better. What do you think about my recommendation for playstyles, and what gear are you using, and let me know why in the comments below. Check out the rest of my channel for other videos on 7 Days to Die, video games, board games, and other fun things. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.